Hi, folks and friends on YouTube. Thanks for being here. I'm Still Dreaming is my channel, and this video is a life hack for keeping your DIY supplies organized. Okay, so I don't have a garage. This house, next to the house, there is a very large Quonset hut that's built on the property next to the house, and we used to use that like a garage, but that wasn't working for me. It's too far. It was inconvenient every time I needed a hammer or a can of spray paint or masking tape or some zip ties. I would have to walk way out to the Quonset hut. I mean, it's not that far, but still, if you're just doing like a little quick fix, fixing something quick in the house and you just need a screwdriver, it was inconvenient to have to walk outside. So so I came up with this idea to use this laundry basket, and I keep it underneath my bed. Now, mind you, the frame for the bed where we keep this is kind of high, because this laundry basket slides underneath the bed. And the room where I keep this doesn't have carpeting, so I didn't want the bottom of the basket to be scratching the floor. So I used my hot glue gun, and I got one of these pieces of carpet. I guess it's a doormat. No, it's smaller than a doormat. But anyway, you get them at the Dollar Tree. And so I used my hot glue gun, and I glued it on the bottom with the soft part touching the floor. So when I slide it in and out, when I need to use it and I bring it out from underneath the bed, it slides easily that way. See, so then every so often, this is like the second time that I've done this, where I've emptied out the items, and that accomplishes two things. It gives you a chance to reorganize, and because things get out of place a lot, and then before you know it, it's just a jumble of things. So every so often you kind of have to straighten it out again. So it's just more orderly, and then in that process you end up kind of seeing the things that you are running out of, or you're out of altogether. This is just random stuff that I consider this to be like parts to things that I might use again. That's just random stuff right there. And then I have this packing tape here, and then I bought those shelves from the Dollar Tree one time, the ones that you hang with the string, and I didn't really like the look of them, so I'm gonna save them, and maybe I can repurpose them for something else. And then I have some painting things. I keep my cans of spray paint. Usually I just have the black and white and the gray, but so I have those cans of spray paint, and then I have 2 cans of wood stain. Now you have to be real mindful. Make sure that you put the cap of the can for the wood stain. You use the bottom of like the hammer or a screwdriver to make sure that this is like really in really well. So you don't want to take a chance of the lid coming off, and then you've got wood stain all over. So that would be terrible. That would be such an awful mess to have to clean up. And then the things that you kind of need around the house for random stuff that you have to fix sometimes. This is WD-40. You know, this is just, that's just caulking. And then, this is, what is it called? Spackling paste. I use that sometimes. This is a brush, a paintbrush, but I could use this again. And then I have a staple gun and a wrench and some screwdrivers and then a mini hammer. I like this one because it's small. And then I also have, this is a sand blocker, I think. My father, by the way, used to work for the 3M company. Yeah, for about 35 years or so. He retired from the 3M company. And then this is for, I'm not sure what this is for. I don't even know why I have it. I don't know, maybe for wallpaper or to spread something evenly on the ground, perhaps. I'm not sure. I keep a few extra extension cords in there, and I use this for just like odds and ends, little loose nails and screws and other little trinket items that you accumulate, you know, when you have a house. These are little hooks to hang curtains, I guess. Well, I put them in here. I was using them, and then I took down the window treatment, and I said, you know what, I better save these. I might use them again sometime. And then this is just a miscellaneous bag of whatever. I think there's sandpaper in there and little whatnot things. And then now this, I have two of them. And I got these like 2 years ago from the Dollar Tree store, and I was kind of impressed with, I mean, they're made fairly well. And anyway, so I use one to keep little small tools, like little small screwdrivers and these adapters, and then what else? Just these little, you know, scissors, and there's an S-hook there. And I have these spatulas, I guess. So yeah, so I keep that stuff in there organized, and then I use this one for more like other things like the zip ties and then crazy glue, and then these little markers if you have scratches in your wood, the plumber tape, whoops, what are those? Heavy duty staples. So anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to share that little idea with you. I mean, I know it's so random, but the good thing about when you keep things organized, this is the takeaway. So when you put a little effort into putting like things, you know, things that are similar and like things, if you get into the habit of keeping those items, whatever it might be, like this is just tools and whatnot for DIY projects. The good part about it is when you're in, when you go to do a DIY, it's just really convenient to go to just one place, and everything that you might need is already here. So it actually helps the whole process of, you know, starting a DIY and then finishing it to the end. So that's the thing. That's mainly why I try to keep this stuff somewhat organized. And then, like I said, I just slide it underneath the bed in the other bedroom that we have. So, okay, so I'm going to close my video for now. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.